So, you gonna shoot me? Right in front of children?
No. Next time you want to kill me, send more guys.
Hi, I'm Sharonda Williams, and welcome to Prime Video Episode Breakdowns. In this episode, we'll be breaking down everything that happened in Episode 7 of Reacher Season 3. Remember, you can watch Seasons 1 and 2 of Reacher and new weekly episodes of Season 3 only on Prime Video. Before we get started, remember this is a spoiler video, so if you haven't watched Episode 7, Season 3 of Reacher yet, pause this video. In Season 3, Reacher is on an undercover mission to track down a missing informant for the DEA. He must infiltrate a business run by a man with dangerous connections in hopes of saving the missing informant and himself in the process. As he delves deeper into this world, Reacher realizes that a foe from his past may be the real person in charge, leading him to settle no score. Now, for those of you who have watched, let's take a look at everything that happened in Episode 7. Episode 7 opens with Reacher and Duffy in Boston, Massachusetts. Duffy makes a pit stop to check in on Teresa's mom, Mrs. Daniel. Even Mrs. Daniel can see the sexual tension between Reacher and Duffy.
So I know a thing or two about a thing or two, like when young people got a connection.
In Chicago, Illinois, Neely pays Mr. Kostopoulos a visit since he is connected to the two men who tried to take her out. She asks him about Xavier Quinn, and he tells her he used to be his fixer in Chicago 5 years ago when he took over a family-run export business. The family no longer wanted to do business with Quinn and threatened to go to the authorities if he didn't leave them alone, so he had them all killed. Mr. Kostopoulos tells Neely that he now works with Bazaar. He says if Quinn is ordering hits, then something has probably gone wrong, and he is going to kill the entire family to tie up loose ends. Reacher and Duffy are now in Los Angeles, California, reviewing tape on Darian, their next mark. Reacher promises Duffy that finding Teresa will be his top priority over Quinn. Reacher and Duffy break their work-only relationship pact and get to know one another more intimately. Reacher and Duffy talk to Darian, threaten him with jail time, and convince him to stage a deal with Zachary. Reacher, Duffy, and Villanueva then head to Portland, Maine for the drop. Beck arrives minus one of his ears, courtesy of Quinn, to meet with Neely. Neely tells him that Reacher sent her there and tells Zachary to remain calm so they aren't tipped off this isn't a real gun deal. She tells him McCabe is Xavier Quinn and that he and his son are in danger. Zachary tells her that Quinn has moved up his timeline and the buyers are flying out in that day from Yemen. Neely tells him to get more information on when and where the deal is taking place and where they are keeping Teresa. Quinn arrives at an abandoned warehouse where he is keeping Teresa. He gives her food and tells her that people are looking for her. He still needs her for the buyers, so he keeps her alive but injects her with drugs so she stays out of it. Richard and Zachary have a heartfelt chat with one another. Neely is telling the buyers that have arrived in town, while Zachary gets details from Quinn on when and where the buy is taking place. Villanueva and Duffy want to include the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms in their plan, but Reacher is against it. Duffy and Villanueva take the case to the ATF. They agree to assist and reprimand them for working the case illegally. Reacher decides to take things into his own hands and is going to take out Quinn at the drop, which angers Duffy. Reacher calls Neely and tells her to erase any evidence showing they have been in contact with him. Reacher tells Neely he has to go since the buyers showed up, but she tells him that it is impossible since she is still telling them. Reacher realizes they were played and the deal is taking place at Zachary Beck's house as Episode 7 comes to an end. And that concludes this Reacher edition of Prime Video Episode Breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, new episodes of Reacher Season 3 are airing weekly, only on Prime Video.